Devo the ambivert. The BS is cooked like ham and jerk. Yo, I'm about to react to the Jubilee video. Do all virgins think the same? I'm about to get right into that video. Before I do, if y'all new to the channel, make sure if y'all genuinely like the reaction, leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that bell. Hit the all so you could get all the notifications as far as the future videos that I will come out with. Yeah. Before we get into it, I'ma say I'm not afraid to admit that I'm a virgin. I'm 25, but I haven't had sex at all in my life. You know what I'm saying? I chose not to have sex. You feel me? Like that's facts. Like I didn't care about having sex. You feel me? I said I was gonna abstain. I was gonna remain abstinent from sex until I get married. You feel me? And you know what I mean? I don't plan on getting married for a long time. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. People don't like certain like women like they didn't believe that I was a virgin, but like I was a virgin. You feel me? Like certain people didn't believe it. Certain people didn't believe I was a virgin, but I always keep it a stack though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I never had sex. You feel me? Like I made out with girls before and stuff, but like I never had like I didn't care about having sex. You feel me? That's me, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That's like I don't, you know what I mean? I didn't like that. Don't make me lame. That don't make me a bozo or none of that, bro. Like you don't have to do what everybody else do. You don't have to, you know what I mean? Like whenever you want to, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, bro. But we gonna get into this joint, bro.
Especially when like older male virgins get ridiculed, like, why aren't you like having a girlfriend, or say, why aren't you getting married soon, or oh you're an incel then, right?
And for the to the if some of y'all might not know, some of y'all might not know what incel means, but incel is an involuntary celibate. It's involuntary celibacy. You know what I'm saying? Incel is a person who is involuntarily celibate. Like he did not choose he did not choose to abstain from sex or whatever. He's just, yeah, bro. It's just like, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. That's what that means.
Especially when like older male virgins get ridiculed, like, why aren't you like having a girlfriend, or say,
Yeah, I've gotten different comments from people. You know what I mean? Like people, like try to make it seem like you lame and all that. Like I've gotten comments. You know what I mean, in the past, but like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like. It ain't nothing wrong with being a virgin. You feel me? For a son of, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that, bro.
especially when like older
Like, it's
male
all
virgins
about
get
having
ridiculed,
wisdom in the
like,
world, bro.
why aren't you like having a girlfriend, or say, why aren't you getting married soon, or oh you're an incel then, right?
Nah, not automatically. You feel me? Not all virgins are incels. You feel me? Not all virgins are involuntarily celibate. You feel me?
Ridiculed, like, why aren't you like having a girlfriend, or say, why aren't you getting married soon, or oh you're an incel then, right?
We're gonna see what's up, man.
Oral sex counts as losing your virginity. 3, 2, 1, go.
So two people strongly
I
agree.
believe that we call it oral sex for a reason, because you get the same benefits from somebody's mouth as you would.
He got a
from
dashiki
vaginal
on.
intercourse. So
That's a cool looking dashiki. You feel me?
I believe that we call it oral sex for a reason, because you get the same benefits.
Synonymous to fellatio, synonymous to head, to dome.
So it is sex.
I think I agree with that, because it's like growing up, that's what sex is. It's right. It's the full, like the whole thing. But that makes sense because you're getting to the same end goal. So I'm gonna go here.
Well, hearing you all say that, it makes me rethink. Kind of, I've just always assumed it's just penetration.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, like losing my virginity means like receiving it through my back end. You don't know what I'm saying, but that's just like my own personal definition of like what virginity to me is.
I am afraid of having sex. 3, 2, 1, go.
Scary.
You said I'm afraid, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'm definitely not afraid. I'm actually kind of wait. You guys are afraid of sex? I know my path. I will get married. I'll have sex with my wife, and it's going to be great. I have no fear about that whatsoever.
You're like exposing yourself at your rawest form to another human being.
Who I love.
Who you love, yeah, okay, that's true.
True love,
It's-
true love, real love.
But you're not like at all like even nervous.
Or I meant to say
I
truly
mean,
love, genuinely love. You know what I'm saying?
I know my
And
path.
that person
I
truly
will
and
get
genuinely
married.
loves
I'll have
you.
sex with my wife, and it's going
Like
to be
the
great.
reciprocity, the mutuality. You know what I'm saying? It has to be
You're like
that.
exposing
It has to
yourself at
be.
your rawest form to another.
You know what I mean? Trust, all that before marriage. You know what I mean?
Know my path. I will get married. I'll have sex with my wife, and it's going to be great. I have no fear about that.
And also before marriage,
Exposing
self-love
yourself
is
at your
precursory
rawest form to
too.
another human being.
Self-love,
Who
self-growth,
Who you
all
love, yeah,
that.
okay, that's true.
Who loves me?
It's
Yeah.
That's important.
but you're not like
That
at all like
he was
nervous.
talking about that mutuality, bro. Like y'all both loving each other. We're both loving each other. You feel me? That's both parties.
I have no fear
Both
about
parties.
that whatsoever.
You're like
Like,
exposing
all
yourself
of-
at your
you know
rawest
what I mean?
form to another human being.
Who I love.
Who you love, yeah, okay, that's true.
Who loves me?
it's
Yeah.
but you're not like at all like even nervous.
I mean, I'm talking right now, so I don't know how I'll be in the room.
Yeah.
But like, if it's a person who I love and we've
I like
dated
his
and
hair.
we know each other, we know how
His
we
hair
work,
is dope.
communication is key. No, I would be very comfortable.
Just in general, I just feel like I'm going to be extremely awkward. So, yeah, so I'm a little scared, but I'm not really scared of losing it to the wrong person because no matter what, I intend for it to be just this monogamous one-time
Mhm.
thing. But
Yep.
I am scared of that person perhaps not being the one that I'm supposed to be with forever for the
Like
rest
a
of my
like a
life.
soulmate or whatever. I feel what she's
I
saying.
intend
I
for
feel
it
what
to be
she's
this
saying.
monogamous one-time thing.
Long lasting.
But I am scared of that person perhaps not being the one that I'm supposed to be with forever for the rest of my life.
I think like a lot of the pressure does come
I
from
understand.
porn because it paints a picture in your mind that like 90% of the time can't be fulfilled or satisfied. So if I'm gonna be having sex, right? She expects like an
He
iPhone.
kind of, I ain't even gonna front to y'all, bruh. He kind of looked like Carlito, bruh. Carlito from WWE. Y'all remember Carlito? His theme song was like, I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool. He used to have an apple. He used to spit in people's faces, bruh. His move was the backbreaker, bruh. Yo, Carlito, like, that dude, yeah. That backbreaker was, yeah, or backstabber. I think backstabber was the name of his joint. Like, yeah, bro. He kind of looked like Carlito, bro. He could pass for Carlito's brother. I ain't even gonna front to y'all, front my move on that. Like Carlito from WWE, man. That's his lookalike. That's his lookalike.
Like a lot of the pressure does come from porn because it paints a picture in your mind that
Yo, his
90%
attire
of the time
clean
can't
though
be
too. I ain't
fulfilled
gonna
or
lie, his
satisfied.
attire clean.
So
This,
if
the
I'm gonna
black
be having
dude, I
sex,
like
right,
his
She
attire.
expects like an iPhone
It's nice.
Pro 12
It
Max,
looks nice.
and all I have is a 12 mini. You know, like that's what some guys think, right? And you feel
Hold on, run it back.
But I am scared of that person perhaps
Let me listen.
not being the one that I'm supposed to be with forever for the rest of my life.
I think like a lot of the pressure does come from like porn because it paints a picture in your mind that like 90% of the time can't be fulfilled or satisfied. So if I'm gonna be having sex, right? She expects like an iPhone Pro 12 Max, and all I have is a 12 mini. You know, like that's what some guys think, right? And you feel like you can't live up to those standards because for the most part you probably can. It's fake.
I heard you whisper, I don't care, and I felt the same way. Like, I think that the right person wouldn't care.
Maybe we just have too much time to think about these things and we put too much pressure on ourselves for whatever reason to look a certain way or act a certain way. And you're going to figure that out when the time is right. So why spend your time worrying about that right now? So maybe I'm a little bit less scared.
The fear decreased. It dwindled.
I'm saving myself for marriage. 3, 2, 1, go.
Saving myself for marriage was something I was taught growing up. It was something very indoctrinated to my mind. So, at a young age, I made that decision. I don't want to give that part of me to somebody else that's not going to take that journey with me.
I think the energy exchange between me and my future wife would just be so powerful that when we do get married, I'm just waiting for that moment, and I know that in the future years after that moment, it'll just be great sex after great sex after great sex, just because I've waited for that moment, and it's something special to me.
So, I haven't been in a relationship, and I'm not sure how I would act in a relationship. So that's why I'm on the just agree line, because I would love to save myself for marriage. That's what I am aiming for at this point. But I also haven't dated anybody or been in any relationship, so I don't know how I'm going to act. I don't know if that's going to be my first love or what type of pressure is going to be on me. So that's why I'm not on strongly agree, because I'm still a human and I don't know.
Have many men like asked you out on dates or like tried to date you?
Yes, but I usually run away
Curve.
because I'm scared.
The swap.
And,
Yeah.
like, what causes you to run away? Like, what's like?
I think my mentality when I was young of just being afraid of men in general, just because getting pregnant where I'm from wasn't abnormal at a young
It was
age, so I just
common.
never wanted that to happen to me.
Just like her, I have like zero relationship experience except
Yeah.
no one asked.
I
me
haven't
to
been
go
in a
out with them.
relationship either.
Another compelling thing for me on saving my virginity to a marriage is that, you know, I have
In general, just because getting pregnant where I'm from wasn't abnormal at a young age, so I just never wanted that to happen to me.
just like her, I have like zero relationship experience except no one asked me to go out with them. Another compelling thing for me on saving my virginity to a marriage is that, you know, I had an unfortunate occasion on being sexually mishandled by a girl when I was
man.
young. I didn't know back
Yeah.
then it was considered, you know, not
Abuse
good
or whatever.
until later on, and it made me very protective
It's not
and
good.
very selective.
I used to have that mentality of wanting to wait till marriage. That was something when I was younger. I just, for some reason, that's what I wanted to do. I didn't grow up in a religious home where that was something that was expected at all. It was just a decision I wanted to make. But I think for me, it started to evolve into when I feel comfortable.
It was
when
her
I feel
volition.
it's
It
someone
was
that
her
I want to have
discretion.
that experience
Discretion,
with. But
yeah.
I didn't want it to be this like checkbox that I needed to have filled before I decided to make that decision.
Yeah. It was her prerogative. It was her prerogative. You dig what I'm saying? I think that was Mary J. Blige in the ad
To make
just
that
now.
decision.
Hold on, run it back a little bit.
For some reason, that's what I wanted to do. I didn't grow up in a religious home where that was something that was expected at all. It was just a decision I wanted to make. But I think for me, it started to evolve into when I feel comfortable, when I feel it's someone that I want to have that experience with. But I didn't want it to be this like checkbox that I needed to have filled before I decided to make that decision.
I enjoy watching porn.
I don't even watch porn.
2, 1, go.
I don't think I ever went to Pornhub ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I ever, like, people that I know, like, they went on Pornhub or, I think, yeah. Like, people, like one of my, like, certain people that I know went on Pornhub, but I never went on Pornhub ever in my life. You feel me? Like, that's facts.
I didn't want it to be this like checkbox that I needed to have filled before I decided to make that decision.
I enjoy watching porn. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so porn does release a lot of dopamine, so we technically all do enjoy it, but it's the after the fact you realize like how horrible that was. You're watching two people have sex through a phone screen in the bathroom. It's kind of disgusting. I'm on like over 1,000 days no fap. I haven't watched porn in over 1,000 days, so I was exposed to it at like 10 years old. It's not natural. It's not healthy at all.
I try not to watch it, but when I do watch it, I do enjoy it. So I have to be honest here. But I really have been trying to do more no fap, but I'm just not to 1,000 days or anything like that.
I mean, I believe watching porn is like a private experience. I mean, y'all don't like go out and say, hey y'all, I watch porn and stuff. I mean, I see watching porn as like an outlet of like my sexual frustration. Like it helps me like maintain my virginity.
because I haven't had sex myself and experienced that, it's been almost a tool for me to kind of learn and understand how sex works, because I didn't ever have a sex ed class or health or anything like that. There are different types of porn, right? Some are like more romantic and natural, I feel like, and some are a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
There's beauty to some that is natural and how it actually would be. I don't think it's all bad.
So do you believe that what you see in the porno videos is actually how people have sex in real life?
No, not in most.
I think about having sex a lot. 3, 2, 1, go.
For a while, I kind of low-key thought something was wrong with me because I never thought about it at all. It's not something that ever popped up. I always knew I was a little different because I just never thought about it or wanted to think about it.
I feel the same way, actually. I thought something was wrong too, and then one of my friends was like, well, maybe you're asexual. And
Yes, I saw it and I
took
googled it and I was like, is this me?
yeah, and I kind of took offense to it. It made me feel like something's wrong with me, you know?
I do think about it a lot, but I thought about it a lot more when I wasn't abstaining from like porn and masturbation. Instead of just thinking about it and just either going to waste it out by just masturbating, obviously, or going to find a partner to do it with. Instead, I just sit down, crisscross, and I literally just meditate, and then I focus on channeling that sexual desire that we're all born with, and I channel it to something that actually would benefit, like making YouTube videos, working out.
Stuff, yeah.
For me, I constantly think more about finding the right partner for me, finding the right guy in my relationship. I went through like really bad fallouts with like other people. I just don't want to feel like I'm just nothing. I just want to feel like I'm someone to someone's like outside my family.
Our culture focuses on women's virginity more than men's. 3, 2, 1, go.
No, I don't know.
I feel like men are more praised when they're a virgin. I feel like people put more attention on them whenever they are a virgin. It's a bigger deal.
I know growing up, the people who I was taught by put a lot of pressure to keep yourself pure or to, cover yourself as a woman for the sake of men. Either we're seen as more promiscuous if we do it, or we're seen as more prude if we don't.
Yeah.
I would counter that by saying for a guy, you're seen as like, what's wrong with you? Like, if you're still a virgin. Whereas if you aren't a virgin, it's like, okay, finally you're on our team now. You're normal now.
Okay.
So we almost kind of get like shamed, like who's that guy?
Like ostracized, you feel me? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like seen
So,
as outcast
whereas if you
or
aren't a
weird
virgin, it's
or
like,
different.
okay, finally you're on our team now.
Or
You're normal
lame,
now.
you feel me?
So we almost kind of get like shamed, like who's that guy?
Yeah.
Take a step for you, bro.
Like people who
Well, take a
choose
step.
to abstain from
That's
it.
true.
So women get shamed.
Like
You're
people
on
who
our team now,
choose
you're
to
normal
abstain
now.
from
So
sex
we
get viewed
almost
as
kinda
lame
get, like,
and they get
shamed, like,
ostracized
who's
and all
that
that.
guy?
Yeah.
Take a step for you, bro. Oh, take a step.
Run it back.
So I would counter that by saying for a guy, you're seen as like, what's wrong with you? Like, if you're still a virgin. Whereas if you aren't a virgin, it's like, okay, finally you're on our team now. You're normal now.
Okay.
So we almost kind of get like shamed, like who's that guy?
Yeah.
Take a step for you, bro. Oh, take a step. That's true.
So women get shamed for sleeping around,
Right.
men get shamed for not.
Exactly.
That's messed up.
Especially when like older male virgins get ridiculed. It's like, why aren't you having a girlfriend? Or say, why aren't you getting married soon? Or you're an incel then, right? It's just a different dynamic when it comes to being ridiculed as a female virgin compared to like a male virgin.
Being a virgin is tough.
Especially when like older male virgins get ridiculed. It's like, why aren't you having a girlfriend? Or say, why aren't you getting married soon? Or you're an incel then, right? It's just a
Like I just tweeted something about marriage earlier. I saw somebody tweet something about marriage, and I quoted it and said something like, I said, you can say that. I forgot the whole tweet, but I said I agree with what he was saying. I said, he said marrying late is better than marrying wrong, and I wholeheartedly concur with that guy on that. Yeah, bro, you gotta have prudence and sagacity when it comes to this stuff, man. It's like you don't have to marry at a certain age because society wants you or expects you to marry at a certain age. Like whenever you feel, whenever you want to get married, is you know what I mean. If you want to get married at an age after 30, like you can get married at an age after 30 if you want to. Like you don't have to get married in your early 20s and all that. Like just because society expects you to marry at that age, like you may not be ready, you feel me, or whatever. You may not be mature enough or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? Everybody's everybody gonna have they you know what I mean? Everybody gonna have their time, and everybody's time is gonna come. And everybody is you do stuff when you're ready, man. Like do it when you're ready, and don't do it with yeah, bro. Like marrying late is better than marrying wrong. That's facts.
Especially when like older male virgins get ridiculed. It's like, what? Why aren't you like having a girlfriend? Or say, why aren't you getting married soon? Or you're an incel then, right? I mean, it's just a different dynamic when it comes to being ridiculed as a female virgin compared to like a male virgin.
Being a virgin is.
I'm not even religious, so this doesn't even apply to me.
2, 1.
I'm not even religious. I'm non-religious, bro. I'm non-religious.
It is my decision, but it is very much tied to my Catholicism and what we're taught about the
I
sacred,
respect that though.
just the holiness of the body and the soul, and
I
the
respect other
value
people's religions
that
for sure though.
your virginity
You know
is,
what I'm
not
saying?
even just from a strictly biological sense, but the fact that you're willing to wait and you're willing to put off something that the world is trying to push on you.
Isn't being a virgin tied to every religion? Technically, they all say like no.
Your virginity is not even just from a strictly biological sense, but the fact that you're willing to wait and you're willing to put off something that the world is trying to push on you.
Isn't being a virgin tied to every religion? Technically, they all say like no premarital sex.
Well, if you're not religious though, then maybe individually it's not tied to your beliefs.
Yes, I'm not religious. I don't go to church as much as I should, but it's my decision. It's not a religion for me.
Facts.
The way I see it is God put us here for reasons, and most people don't follow those reasons, but the few who do, they are rewarded for following the path. So I almost kind of see it as almost kind of like a superpower that God is like, hey man, you're on my side, you're doing my work, you're walking my path, good work. Like
I mean, it's true.
like it's gonna be what?
I mean, like sex does create new life, right? So if you're abstaining from that, you're not just going to get to just about anybody. That's a superpower because it's staying within your own self. And if you can learn how to control it and channel that sexual energy through by other means, you can put more work into your school, into your job, passion, and hobby, instead of just having it stay as sexual energy.
Self-control, bro.
And just relying on that answer as it's my religion, staying faithful to what you believe in anything, not just sex,
unwavering,
it can be very difficult because we are human,
Yeah,
It's
so
hard.
nature.
Like certain
Yeah, just
people,
because we have the excuse or
they
reasoning
try
of
to
religion
talk you
doesn't
out
make
of
it any easier
certain things,
for us.
certain beliefs or whatever. Or they try to like
So
change
what
your
we
belief
in
or
anything, not just sex, it can be very
speak
difficult
negatively,
because we are
speak
human,
ill, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
so it's human nature.
Yeah, just
And
because we have the
belittle
excuse or reasoning of religion doesn't make it any easier for us.
We're walking together. I'm still saying goodbye, but I'm walking in the same direction.
Yeah, that's dope, man. If y'all like that joint, comment, share, subscribe, show them love, tell them Devo the Amberverse sent you. Let me know what y'all think, man. How many of y'all are virgins, man? Let me know. And don't be afraid to admit it, man. I'm not afraid to admit I'm a virgin, man. You know what I mean? My time gonna come, bro. Like, I'm a be in a relationship with the right woman, man. When the time comes, man, I'ma continue to grind, continue to grow, and yeah, bro, it's gonna happen when it happens, bro. Like marriage, we gonna get married when it's right, bro. Like not when society wants us to be married. You feel me? But yeah, bro, they like everybody had good points, man. Everybody had good points for sure. You know what I mean? I'm not religious. I don't believe in a God above or anything. Like I used to, like you know what I mean. I used to go to church and all that, but I stopped going to church. I stopped believing in God. You know what I'm saying? I'm not religious. I do respect other people's religions though. I do have friends who have different religious beliefs and all that. Like I'm not a hateful person. Like I just it's just me. I'm not religious. I choose not to be. I'm not religious. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I appreciate and love all y'all, man. One love to the family of DTA, Elevation 14, no GTA. I'm gone. Adios, nos vemos. Stay safe, stay COVID free. Let's continue to fight against the evil. I'm out.